Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, May 3rd, and we're looking at Window Trader's market profile of all the indices we follow. And, well, this is day 6 of neither side really trying to wrestle control from the other. We gap higher, get to within about $1 of the all-time high, 80 cents, and that's all they want to do. We fill the gap, but really get nothing out of it. We go out with a price probe to the downside. We have an afternoon rally high. We're 10 wide. I said I'm treating this like an inside day where we went back and forth through it all day. The market-generated information was very readable, very accommodating, as we knew these were shorts pushing down. So once they stopped, we were looking for the afternoon rally high, which is one of my favorite trades, which I got, but I didn't take full advantage of it because KNL didn't get the acceleration, for lack of a better word, to the downside for me. I should have got back in on that short, as it would have paid me a lot more. But I had a good day overall. Triple Qs. Triple Qs go out with a trend day. 2 sets of single print, CND. But they end up 9 wide. And they have an afternoon rally high in K. So 2 sets of singles and an afternoon rally high. Russell gets nothing inside day. So tomorrow's going to be very important. You come out of that inside day, one way or the other, you go with it and monitor it for continuation or lack of. They end 9 wide. That's all they really got. Other than that, nothing for me as far as SPY and ES. So in A period, I said I'd look for longs, but I'm not going to chase, and I didn't. And A period came down, and I took longs of 417 calls, today's expiration, and did well against it twice, basically against the gap. That didn't fill right away. Then I didn't do anything in D period. D came down. Now, here's what's interesting. D came down. We filled the gap. I took a long, went back up. Those were the 417s also. When E started, I said I will short if the singles look like they're going to hold and take out D's low. Well, we did take out D's low right away and got nothing. So as soon as E went back in, instead of taking the short, took the long again. 3 times I did 417 calls. Well, 4 times. Twice in A, once in D, once in E. Made money on all of them. As you can see, the sellers had nothing below them. Then I took a short in E. I said if we take out D's high, I'm out. And that's what happened. Lost small on it. If I had the patience to hold it, would have paid. But again, when the reason for the trade is not there, which was the one-time framing down, I took it off. And then the only other trade, and I lost small on that. When we started rallying, I said I'm waiting for value high. Now, I'm in 4-tick increments or 3-tick increments. You can't tell. I said I'm going to take a pretty sizable short against the opening. I started it in J, added. It was a nice size short. I got up to 100 puts. Made money on them, but no way did I hold them long enough. We finally took out K's low. We weren't getting anything. I'm like, we should go down and get the POC. We weren't getting it. L started, went back up. Started going back up. I took the rest off. I made very nice on the trade. And those were the 421 puts. And I went to Wednesday's expiration. So I even gave myself some room. And I still wasn't patient. Should have been patient. Or I should have gotten back in because lo and behold, once I got out of them, L came back down, took out K's low, and look what happened. We actually went out with a price probe. But it was a good day overall. All right, destinations for tomorrow. So the price probe is E's low. So it's going to be interesting. If we open below E's low, I'm looking for shorts tomorrow. So 418.17, E's low. Then we're 10 wide. At I's high, 418.64. Afternoon rally high, K's high, 419.27. Today's high at 419.84. And then 420.72, monthly high, all-time high. So we actually have some destinations to the upside to lean on. So now the question is, did we just almost get to the top of the balance and fail? Now we're going to go to the bottom of the balance? Tuesday's low? Possibly. We'll see. Downside destinations. Today's low. 417.67. Then we have the 11 wide. Remember, we opened above it today. It becomes a downside destination. 417.44. And then we have 416.34 daily low and 416.30 weekly low. And that's extremely important to me because that would stop the one-time framing up in the weekly and put the intermediate time frame into balance if that happens. And then on the chart, again, I'm just going to show you, well, I can show you both what we're talking about. Monthly is very healthy. Here's the weekly, still healthy, but we're not getting any distance, right? The previous, not last week's all-time high, but the previous 2 weeks' highs were 417.91 and 418.25. We closed at 418.19. So we're right at those two previous weekly highs. Going to be interesting if we get acceptance into them and then take out last week's low. And here's the balance. A $4 and what is it? $4.42 range for 6 days. This market is getting ready. Look, I said I expected last Wednesday at some point by today's close to have a $7 to $10 move. Obviously, that's wrong. Didn't happen. We went up on Fed Day, $4 up, $4 down, $4 up. But that's not what I meant. So I'm wrong on the timing. But I still believe sooner rather than later we are going to come out of this 7-day balance and get some movement. The question is to the upside or the downside. Hope you had a great day trading. Have a great night. And we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.